Hello. In this lesson, we are going to talk about Apigee upgrade planning. This is the first lesson of the module. We will cover the planning and preparation needed before upgrading your Apigee Planet. There are 3 major Apigee software releases per year. They arrive in January, May, and September, and are numbered by year and month. The current architecture generation of the Apigee platform is 4, so the January of 2018 release would be named 4.18.01. A major release receives patches and updates for 1 year after release. They are released as necessary to fix bugs and vulnerabilities, but usually do not include new features. In most cases, you will have more than one Apigee Planet in an on-prem deployment. You should upgrade non-production planets before you upgrade any production planets. We do not recommend that you perform any other infrastructure changes during the upgrade process. Perform the upgrade first, then make changes to the installation topology if necessary. During the upgrade planning process, you will want to ask a number of questions, such as, what is the timeline for your upgrade? Which planets will be upgraded, and in which order? What is the current version of Apigee? What is your planned version? And what is the upgrade path to go from one to the other? What is the current version of the operating system, and is it supported by the new release? What are the availability requirements during the upgrade process? How are virtual hosts and Apigee UIs configured on load balancers, and how are health checks performed? How much disk space is available on the hosts that will be upgraded? What are the pre- and post-upgrade testing plans for API proxies? What is the post-upgrade testing plan for the Apigee Planet? When planning your upgrade, it is important to carefully review the release notes and upgrade procedure for the new release. We document differences in upgrade steps based on your current version of Apigee and note any known issues that you will need to keep in mind. You can upgrade your Apigee Planet without downtime by carefully following all instructions as long as you have at least 2 of every service in the cluster. Ensure that each host is fully upgraded without any errors before moving on to the next to avoid downtime. When upgrading routers, remove them from your load balancers to avoid dropping any in-flight requests. While upgrade failures are rare, they can happen. When you are planning your upgrade, you will want to review your backup and restore plan so that you can quickly recover if needed. Most components can simply be rolled back to their previous state, so a full restoration shouldn't be required. You'll also want to perform a backup immediately before the upgrade takes place using the built-in backup scripts, VM snapshots, or another method. New releases occasionally require operating system configuration changes, such as adding a new software repository, or response file changes, such as adding a new variable. Review the release notes for each release carefully to determine whether any changes are needed before you upgrade the software. Port requirements for Apigee services should generally stay constant over time, but the release notes will clearly call out any changes to network configuration if they occur. Occasionally, the supported version of Java will change as part of a major release. In those cases, you can upgrade the JDK on your system manually prior to the upgrade, or allow the upgrade program to do the JDK upgrade for you. The software distribution process for an upgrade is the same as the one used for an initial installation. Software is packaged in RPM format and distributed from a network repository or tarball. If you are not using the Internet repository at software.apigee.com, you will need to update your existing mirror or create a new one with the newer version of Apigee software. Major releases of Apigee software can contain feature additions or deprecations, new versions of open source components, and bug fixes. The upgrade process cares for upgrading features and components to the latest versions for you. The upgrade must be executed by a user with root access, as RPMs will be upgraded during the process. When an upgrade takes place, any changes made to the /opt/apigee/customer directory are retained as is. This ensures that any local configuration choices you made are not changed. If you are performing an upgrade during the window in which your weekly scheduled Cassandra node tool repair maintenance job runs, be sure to disable that job temporarily while you perform the upgrade. In many cases, you can upgrade an Apigee Planet without experiencing downtime. Any service with redundancy can have one instance upgraded while the other instances are online. The Planet we built in the installation module has full redundancy for gateway and analytic services, so the upgrade will not impact availability of those subsystems. The Management Stack and Developer Portal do not have any redundancy, so there will be a brief outage of those services during the upgrade process. The addition of a second load balanced management server would prevent an outage from occurring for users accessing the Management API or UI. Remember that Cassandra availability is calculated as the sum of replication factors divided by 2 plus 1, so ensure that enough Cassandra nodes are available in the ring to service client requests. Message processors will be automatically removed from router load balancing when they restart during the upgrade. Routers will need to be removed from your load balancing infrastructure as they are upgraded to ensure no in-flight requests are lost. You can do this directly in the load balancer or by using the local firewall to block the load balancer health check port 15999. Finally, note that all Apigee services must be up during the upgrade. If you have any services that are down or unavailable, do not start the upgrade until they have been brought back online. For more information on this topic, refer to our documentation. If you have any questions, please post them on our community. Thanks for watching.